Bra 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 brack. We are back. LED lighting is never a fad, bro. Nah, it's not a fad. Otherwise it would have gone away by now. I mean, I've had lights in my PC for 15 years, I think was the first time I installed some cold cathode tubes in a PC I was customizing. Maybe even 17 actually, now I think about it. It goes way back. Alrighty. Oh, hey fish. This is my first time seeing black and white gameplay. These sprites Pokemon look pretty poor. Yeah, I mean they're not my favourites. Particularly the player sprites. The weird bowling pin bodies really freak me out. Although this sprite here, that little throw animation, that's nice. She's got a nice bum. Doo-doo-doo. Man, I'm sick of these things already. I'm just going to pop a Repel. Is there any really cool Pokemon in here I need to worry about, or... I don't know, man. I guess we need the levels. Yeah, at least that was worth getting. Oh, do we have strength? I don't think we applied it to anybody yet, but do we have it? Yeah, we do. Probably going to be important. Alright. Good. Yamcha can do it. Let's throw Bite away. I was hoping you'll go play Neck 2. I mean, I might give it a go. I'm not going to pay full price for it though. I mean, I liked the first one. It was okay. Second one might be worth playing. But I'm not going to pay full price for it. I'll wait for it to come on sale. It'll be part of PS Plus or something. I don't know. People give Neck a hard time, but it was alright. It was free in Australia for the first 2 hours or so. Really? Did not know that. Should have given it a go. 2 hours is enough to get a taste of a game like that. Some bug on the store you could buy for... Oh, they went. It wasn't like, hey, free demo for 2 hours. It was a legitimate bug in the store. Did people who bought it for free get to keep it? That's a pretty big deal. How annoying is it that more and more videos are being filmed in portrait mode because of phones? Yeah, that's not really a new thing. Oh, hey. I chose wisely. Shiny stone, worth having. Oh, nailed that. any take-backs? Wow. I wonder how many people got a free... I mean, Sony would know that attempting to take it back would be just a bad move. It's better just to swallow the loss. Oh, I thought we'd have to go up like dozens of floors before we... Well, not dozens, but at least 4 or 5. But here we are already. Alright. Lucy will hold them here. You go on ahead. Oh, there are more floors. These guys are just like... There is nothing, but there sure are a lot of them. Oh, what a complete bother. What a bother. Come on, I want some action. No? No? Wow. These guys even want to fight. Oh, that one got us. Hey. I think Sandy just sucked it up for the bit of PR. Yeah. Not stupid dialogue. Yeah, get used to it, Jonathan. This entire game has really bad dialogue. There have been very, very few conversations that were even grammatically sensible, let alone intriguing character development or anything. Do you think the iPhone will feature speed charging again, Android? Probably. The main reason I prefer Droid. It's never really been an issue for me. I mean, like when I use my phone for camera duties at events and things, like when I'm filming bunches and bunches of stuff, you know, I'll burn through the battery because obviously filming 4K video will burn through the battery. I mean, I have a battery pack that is about the same size as the phone that slips into my pocket next to the phone so it can charge when I'm wandering from location to location, and I never really needed super duper fast charge. Like I can, you know, the standard charge speed is perfectly practical for everything I've ever needed it for. I will hurt anyone who disobeys Team Plasma. Sounds like a Christian. Believe what I say or I'll hurt you. Well, I say Christian. You know, evangelical nutcase. Right-winger. Not all Christians. Hashtag not all Christians. Not really interested in iPhone 8. How do you know? There's no confirmed details about it whatsoever. You know, exactly zero official information about it. How can you say you're not interested? What you mean is you're not interested in the rumours you've heard so far. Although that said, over the last couple of weeks I have had more than a few accessory makers saying, hey, we've got this accessory, it's going to be compatible with iPhone 8, did you want to review it? I've said no to a lot of it because a lot of it's garbage, but last night I got an email about the lens that I use, the Snap Pro lens, Super HD wide angle super duper lens thing that I tested when I was in Austin. That's just like the craziest best add-on lens that I've ever used for a phone. So they've got a new clippy style thing for it, which will be compatible with all kinds of phones. So you won't need a specialized case just for your model of phone anymore for these lenses, which is great news. Your power bank is now known as Mary Poppins. It's practically perfect in every way. Well, it's pretty good. Jonathan says, I played this game in Japanese originally because I got a really cheap cartridge for it on eBay. Probably counterfeit. I had no idea what I was saying since I can't speak Japanese. At least no awful dialogue. I want good speakers on my phone. And normally means HTC do good audio quality on theirs. You see the news floating around today that once again there are rumors about Google buying HTC. I thought they did like years ago, and then they sold them off. Or am I confused? I could have sworn at one stage Google did own HTC or something. Synchronize. No. Oops. Let's give a bit of a top up. Zero. Yeah, one of the cool things that HTC do with their speakers is on several of the models they're forward-facing speakers, like literally speakers on top and bottom of the screen. So when you turn your screen sideways, you get a lovely stereo sound field. I don't know how often they do that these days, but I remember once upon a time I looked at a couple of their phones at the launch event, and I was very impressed with the way they set up their speakers. Just get a good set of headphones. Well, I mean, headphones aren't always what you want. Yeah, we'll send pancakes in, why not? The new models have mini subs? Minis? Mini subs. That sounds a bit gimmicky. Can't really have a mini sub. The entire physics around a subwoofer means it has to be big to move a lot of air very slowly in low frequency range. You can't really have a mini sub, but okay. I mean, if they have a speaker specifically tuned for low frequencies, it doesn't necessarily make it a subwoofer, technically speaking, but I don't know. I'll let the audio nerds argue about that. I like HTC hardware. Me too. Actually, we were talking about this on yesterday's stream or the stream before. Maybe last time we streamed Pokemon, actually, someone was asking me about, oh, what do you think about the Samsung Note, what is it, 8 or 8 Plus, whatever it is now, the latest one? And I was like, I don't really love Samsung as a brand, but HTC, I've got a lot of faith in HTC. Like if I wanted to switch to Android, I would look very, very seriously at HTC. HTC or Sony. Sony do really nice Android phones as well, especially when it comes to the cameras. Headphones at least offer the best mobile sound for an affordable price. I mean, yeah, but the compromise is you have to wear headphones. You don't always want to wear a set of headphones. Sometimes you want to share the sound. Sometimes you want to move about your home or room or at a picnic or fucking, you know, there are a gajillion reasons why you might not want to wear a pair of headphones just to listen to something on your phone. So that's fine. Good sounding speakers are an important thing on phones. Since coming to Dragon's Ball Tower, my stress level is maxed out. The more hyper I am, the faster you go down. I love my Samsung. Yeah, I mean, the Samsung hardware I'm sure is fine. I mean, the screens seem great. Their stylus stuff looks kind of cool. The cameras are okay. But it's Samsung as a corporate culture that I have an issue with. So I tend to avoid their stuff. Like, I'm not saying their hardware is shit, although, you know, the Note 7s tend to explode slightly. That was a bit of an issue. But, you know, I'm not saying the hardware is shit. I'm just saying if I can avoid giving them money, I probably will. Although that said, again, the super duper ultra wide monitor that I saw at Gamescom from Samsung looked fucking amazing. I probably would, you know, if I had the spare, what was it, $1,500? if I had $1,500 to throw on a monitor, I would look seriously at that monitor, that super ultra duper wide thing. Because literally what I've got in front of me right now is two 16:9 monitors, which is this single monitor is equivalent to big ultra wide thing. Although this monitor is 1440p and the Samsung is 1080. But you know, still whatever. Like, my attitude towards Samsung is not I will never ever use them. It's just that usually there's a option I would rather have. There's Kyocera. I've never actually used a Kyocera. Actually, X7 broke the first time I touched waterproof glass. Yeah. Samsung make good monitors. They really do. I mean, there's a better than even chance that the LCD panels that I'm looking at in the monitors I'm looking at right here are either from LG or Samsung, because they own two of the big manufacturing plants for LCD panels. So, you know, even if your monitor is branded something different, it may well have a Samsung panel in there anyway. Same thing with memory. Samsung own most of the biggest memory producing plants. So, I mean, the iPhone, for example, that uses Samsung memory chips. Most of them do anyway. You know, so you can't always avoid Samsung altogether, even if you don't choose their brand. But yeah, their president's a crook, like literally a crook. He was just convicted of being a crook and dodgy and sleazy, and you know, the corporate culture is pretty toxic. Thought Kyocera anime printers? No, they do all kinds of stuff. Do they still make? Wait, do Kyocera do like? Were they still doing CB radios back in the day? I can't even remember. Way back. Oh, look at this. It's time to show off the 3D again, I guess. Oh, can't go that way. Can't go under it, can't go over it, gotta go around it. What screens does Switch use? I have no idea. If I had to take a stab at it, probably LG. I feel like LG would be a company that Nintendo would go to before Samsung. Yeah, Switch has an IPS display, absolutely. But as for who manufactures it, I'm not sure. But my instinct would be LG. Get up there. Nintendo Switch screen supplier, Japan display. Well, that makes more sense. Yeah, I forgot those guys even existed. But yeah, that's hardly a shock. Keeping it in Japan and whatnot. It's shocking. Sounds like something is on a rampage at the top of the tower. What could it possibly be? J-Rig did a teardown of it, so you may be able to find out what screen used if you watch his phone. Well, I mean, you can't really tell who manufactured the screen just by pulling it out of the machine usually, because they're not often stamped with labels and stuff. But you know, according to Fish, Japan Display, it's a company formed with the Japanese government. Yes, it is. It's finally time. Our Lord will become the hero. What? Someone made it clear up here? No, stop that traitor for our Lord. Come on, stop me. Stop me! I want you to. Stop me! Hello, everyone. Everyone who isn't Team Plasma is an enemy. Use all your powers to take them out. God, this dialogue. No one can interfere with Minerva's new dawn. Hey Nicole! Welcome to the stream. Well, we groove out to the best music in the game. One hit KO up roll. Gotta love that. Hey D-Cool 77. Welcome to you too. Oh, and thanks for the follow. I just looked over to my Streamlabs feed there and new follower. Actually, I think Twitch has finally fixed up their follower issue with the onboarding process on the app. The follow spam seems to have slowed down. Most of the follows I'm getting now look to be like they're probably legitimate. Like they're trickling in at the speed that they used to trickle in, so I might turn follow alerts back on screen. Although there's still quite a few of them, so I don't know how spammy that'd be. But thank you to all the new followers, by the way. We don't really have the time to call you all out individually as we used to when the stream was growing slower. But I do appreciate it. Hope you come back. Sheesh, losing to a kid. The Team Blesmer has more than one person. Our dream is about to come true. No one will be able to stop us. Doodadill. What a fun name yours is to say. Have I commented on that before? Doodadill. Hello again. Had to leave. How's it going? Not so bad. We're trucking along. We're in the Dragon Spiral Tower right now. Smushing these arseholes into the ground. Pushing their poo right back in. What is the best Pokemon team? Depends what you're doing. I've had a few good combinations. But my personal preference is to just go for big beefy sweepers because I don't play PvP kind of stuff. So my teams are always just in-game teams, so I tend to focus on tanks with big sweepy beefy moves. Not too much setup. Just plow through. Punch everyone's faces inside out, you know what I mean? Here I come, Plasma! Monty, just saw a video of yours from 2006. Your hair was a lot darker. Yeah, it was. I mean, you know, it's not exactly uncommon for a guy's hair to, or anyone's hair for that matter, to grey up over time. When I was in my mid to late 20s to now, when I'm in my late 30s, it's not shocking. I mean, I started growing grey when I was 19, so I was always going to go grey early. But, you know, it always makes me laugh when people comment on it, like I haven't noticed. Dude, your hair went grey! Oh, really? Let me check. Holy fuck, you're right! It's also got a little bit thinner, too. Dude, you got older! Holy shit, you're right! Time is a progressive singular line in one direction. Genetic telomeres on our DNA strands tend to break off over time, causing cell damage, making us age. Oh my god! This is brand new information I've never noticed before! Fortunately for me, men tend to look more handsome and more distinguished as they age, whereas women just get uglier, right? Goodbye, every woman who was watching the stream. That's a conversation killer, by the way. I often bring that up when I'm at drinking with friends and stuff, when they start going on about Oh, I feel so old. I just turned 27. Oh, really? Hit him with that. Conversation brick wall. Let's change the subject. I live in Denmark, so it's 1:33 AM now. You're better than sleep. Nice. BluntNate's been working since he was 19. Yeah, I've been slowly developing a Soldier 76 cosplay. It's taken a lot of rough life, bad genetics, and stress to make my hair turn grey this early, but I'm nearly ready. Doodle says, "Lol, don't worry, I won't leave." Ever played The Dig? I have not. It is a race of aliens who went to a dimension where time is infinite in all directions. Space/time 6 where we're around space/time 4. Yeah, I mean, I've always liked the exploration of extra-dimensional concepts of time in sci-fi and stuff. It's always been interesting. Because you have to try and wrap your head around it, because you're literally biologically programmed to exist in a four-dimensional universe where time only flows in one direction. So trying to imagine a place where time doesn't do that. Thank you very much, Paul. Boosh! Like, what was that really dumb movie with all the bookshelves that everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's so deep," but it was actually stupid and retarded? Gravity, was it? Was that the one? No, Gravity was the other one. I forget. It was dumb anyway. But it tried to do that. It tried to picture time as a as an extra-dimensional concept. Interstellar, that was the one. Yeah. God, that movie was stupid. Interstellar was like Inception, in that idiots thought it was really clever and super amazing and deep, but anyone with an IQ above, 110 was like, "That's retarded. What are you doing?" TV series Sapphire and Steel. I've never heard of that. Is that sci-fi as well? We're talking time concept stuff and thingamabobs. We do know the biological aging process differently for everyone. Sure is, because it's based on telomeres and cell damage and all kinds of environmental factors and even stress. I've had a pretty rough life, so I look older than I am. What years old? It's not just the grey hair, it's the dead eyes? Dead eyes? Wait, where's my cam? Oh, I don't have a cam set up on this one. I've only got the little window. Dead eyes? Fuck you, dead eyes. My eyes are bright and clear and brown and pretty. Receding hair. Oh, the hairline's not receding that much, actually. I mean, it's receded a little bit over time, but it's not too bad. It's thinning, but not really receding. Arthritis? I don't have arthritis, actually. My knee is fucked up and my back is fucked up, but it's got nothing to do with arthritis. But my knee and back have both been fucked up since my early 20s. That's got nothing to do with my age. My knee is because my genetics are shit. My back is because I had a fucking accident. I don't understand why I keep trying so hard. We'll let you through for now. Yeah, you beat our Pokemon. You can go now. There's nothing else we can do against a 12-year-old girl. Very dead, at least when playing Pokemon Black. That's not dead, that's boredom. That's tedium settling in. That's not Deadeye. What are your aging ailments then? I don't really have any age-related ailments. Not that I know of, not that I've noticed. My hearing's fine, my eyesight's same as it was, 15 years ago. My sleep patterns are the same. I'm not any particular achy or... Yeah, I don't think I've hit any sort of age-related shit yet, really. I mean, it'll come. My eyesight's going to start failing because that's just the nature of biology, the way the human body works. My hearing might start to go, although I'm pretty careful about the sort of volume I listen to shit at. Always have been. I do listen to very loud music occasionally, but not habitually. I mean, it's you know, it's my constant sitting and my crappy diet that's going to get me before age does, I think. My lifestyle before time. I have to be at work in 9 hours or so. Should get some sleep. Alright, you kicks. Thanks for hanging out. Sapphire and Steel is a British television science fiction fantasy series starring David McCallum. Ooh! Joanna Lumley. I know those names. Sapphire and Steel up in Dogo. All the regulators were handled by the forces controlling each dimension. Transuranic heavy elements may not be used, whether alive, medium, atomic. Jesus, it's pretty hardcore sci-fi then, isn't it? Do you have a degree? Yeah, about 45 degrees. No, the answer to that was about 45, and then I was going to do the lean. But I said the word degrees and ruined the joke. Fuck. You need to get a sit-stand desk. No, I don't. Standing desks have been demonstrably proved by a 7-year study of about 1,200 people. They are complete bullshit. Absolute demonstrable bullshit. Standing desks have zero benefit, and in fact are detrimental. People who used standing desks had more propensity for things like cardiovascular disease. Standing desks are bullshit. How do you like the powerful form of the Pokemon who appear? Oh right, legendary fight. Wish you could hype for that instead of talking about who's older than whatever. Samusai the hero will lead the way to the new world. Now, Zekrom and I will head to the Pokemon League and defeat the champion. This will be the last of the Pokemon battles that hurt Pokemon so. A world for Pokemon alone is finally going to be a reality. No, I guess we don't fight him yet. If you want to stop me, you must become a hero as well. That's right. When Zekrom's counterpart, Rorisham, recognized... Alright, okay. Now I get it. We will finally be even, and then you can try and stop us. Well, what will you do? My prediction, if the future is that it is true, we'll meet Rorisham. The Pokemon, whether you believe in you so strongly, will you be the one who interests me with my formula for changing the world if you want to protect the... Again, every time we run into this guy, he just restates his core principles in a different way. It's so tedious. Say something different. Alright, we gotta find the Lightstone. That was the only important part of this dialogue. The Lightstone is the thing we need. Whoosh. You posted something about standing desks on Twitter not so long ago, didn't you? Yeah, I did. That's the same study I'm talking about right now. It was like a week ago or something, or 2 weeks ago it came out. That's the same study I'm talking about now. I posted a link to it. Because I've always said standing desks are bullshit. But now I have scientific, you know, an extensive 7-year properly conducted scientific study that demonstrates that standing discs are bullshit, and everyone who's rabbited on about them for years and years and years is a complete arsehole. Who just, you know, believes the latest trend. Did you see what just flew off right now? How could this happen? Why? What was it? Right. Why was he with the legendary Pokemon? He couldn't really be the hero, could he? Also, did I hear him tell you to search for another legendary Pokemon? Calm down. First, we go back. It's more important to decide what to do next than analyze what just happened. Well, that was uneventful. We climbed all that tower for nothing. A couple of fights, some bad dialogue. That was one of the worst towers I've ever done in a game. That doesn't even compare to Lavender Town's tower. And that wasn't exactly eventful. Astounding! I would never have imagined the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon would return now. That guy called Team Plasma's boss apparently reawakened the legendary Pokemon. He told Lucy to look for the other legendary Pokemon and then flew away. Huh? There are 2 legendary Dragon-type Pokemon? Yes. Yes, there are! Hello, Panflute. Why, if it isn't Elder? It's been a while. How have you been? Well, no time for chit-chat. These violent flashes of lightning that shot from the top. What? Violent flashes of lightning? Would have been cool to show that. Pokemon has the power to destroy the world! If it's on Team Plasma's side and Team Plasma tells everyone to release their Pokemon, no matter whether it comes from fear or admiration, the world can't help but change. It will become a world where we are separated from Pokemon. Right. Moreover, the boss of Team Plasma, Uraquan Zekrom, apparently said to look for the other Pokemon Rosham. If I remember the myth, Zekrom's powerful electricity, along with the other Pokemon, devastated ancient Unova in an instant, even knowing that is still wanting to awaken the other. Huh? Isn't it dangerous to bring back a Pokemon that powerful? Miss, you are a very kind person. Still, I don't know if other Pokemon will be able to stand up to it, because no matter what, it is a legendary being. I don't like the idea of taking orders from but searching for the dragon... The stone might not be a bad plan. We certainly can't let Team Plasma reawaken both of them. Since I've travelled all over Unova, I have an idea where it might be. Let's head to the Relic Castle. Wait, is that the thing in the desert? Like on the second part of the... We have to backtrack now? Going to investigate inside the tower. Hopefully I'll find something. Then I will go with you. Sure. I think I understand you better now. Being able to do something for Pokemon for somebody at a time like this is strength, I'm sure of it. And my strength is something that is given to me by my Pokemon. Okay, champion. Thank you, Nictigal! Did you remember the charity hashtag? Yeah, you did. How you done, Nick? Diddly 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 diddly. Fill the cup, fill the cup, fill the cup. Boosh! Nice pour. Okay, champion, let's hurry. Yeah, let's not. Let's just say we hurried. Oh god, more dialogue. Loosely, this has turned into a big deal. So confusing, I don't know what to do. Are you gonna go to the Red Castle? Are you going to go to the Relic Castle, Lucy? Past... Oh, it is? Yeah. Have you been here before? You should go to Route 4. Have you been here before? Yeah, you should definitely go to Route 4. Have you been to Route 4? Yeah, it is the one in the desert that I was thinking of. Okay. Past Route 4. In the desert resort. Here comes Nictigal with more cheers. Another 15 bits. What you got? What you got? What you got? He's aiming to fill up the cup completely, is his aim here. You reckon 15 is enough? Oh, Nick! Nice! Oh, here comes Skull Kid Ray to ruin it all! Skull Kid Ray, ruining everything! What are the cupcakes going to do? Boingy, boingy, boingy. It's like having a frothy cupcake head on a beer. Thanks, Skull Kid. Alright, I guess we're going to Route 4. Have we taught anyone to fly yet? Yeah, we did. Where is... Route 3. People first. Sky Air Bridge. Route 4, there's Route 4. Can we fly directly there? No, we can't. Let's go to Nimbasa. Alolo's suing Unova over the name you Route 4. Yeah, good trademark. Skull Kid Ray. Oh, look out. Look out. Here comes the big heavy one. Boosh! Thank you very much, Skull Kid Ray. I hadn't noticed before, but the larger value of the cupcake cheers have more candles on them, don't they? Like that had like 3 or 4 candles on it, and the single cheer ones just have 1. That's a nice detail. Have you ever been in Route 4? I hear there's something important on Route 4. Yeah. You know what? When we play through Pokemon Sun before Ultra comes out, we should play a drinking game. And every time someone mentions Route 4, I'll take a shot. We'll see how long the stream can last as I'm slowly getting dangerously hammered. Paul coming in with more cheers. Oh, yeah. It's up this way, right? Yeah, it is. Maybe under the table before you get to refeed. Yeah. Yeah, I will be slaughtered before we even get anywhere close to Route 4. Thank you again, Nick. Coming in with the blunty bits. What's your 3D stream setup? Capture card? Does it work with VC? Yes, yes it does. Let me just bing. Bring up the MooBot command for the rig. I'm using the Katsukity modded 3DS. So yes, it absolutely works with Virtual Console. So let me hold up the camera for you. There we go. So it's been modified with a special capture card that has a USB out on it. And there you go. Proof positive that what I'm playing on is what you're seeing. Where's the A button? There you go. It's pretty cool. Where is that entrance? BP Nave. Hello there. Did you have another job, or are you able to support yourself through YouTube or Twitch revenue? I don't have a day job as such, but I do other jobs, commissions and things like that, for companies from time to time to help pay their bills. An Apple 3DS, how much was that? Yeah, I had to pay extra for the Apple. Isn't that the first time round? Professional hitman, international arms dealer. Well, you know, I dabble. Assassinations are such a pain in the ass, but you know, they pay well. It's mostly just sort of jilted lovers and bad divorces. So I'm just laughing at how well the max salt blunty emote works with the power up arms. That looks so awesome. There is hot or cold. There is no problem if you have passion. All right. Well, I guess I missed a bunch of trainers last time I was in the desert. Where is the entrance though? The serious face one doesn't work quite as well, but it's still pretty funny. Who do those flexing arms belong to? That's pretty nice art. It's well done. Day power. Day hot. I believe the entrance is in the north. Yeah, it's in the north and the middle somewhere. I overshot it for a bit, but you know we have trainers here, so we might as well push through them. Did you draw your own emotes? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Once upon a time, I was a fairly decent artist. The tentacles. Hey, Rock Tomb. Don't really need it, but still. It's always nice to find a DM. Nothing else down here? Oh, what's up here? Still my favorite combo. Yeah. Yeah, the old hook combo there is pretty good. I keep trying to think of something I can do with a multi-chain emoticon. I've had a few ideas, but none of them have really gelled with me. But I don't know. Having a cool combo emote system is you know, it's so cool. I guess my next ones can be something like that, because I've got all the basic emoticons that I feel like I need right now. You know, we've got something to blame the RNG, we've got the serious face, and the dirt face, and the giggity face, and the love, and the salt, and the hype, and the for real face for the super subs, and the six. I mean, we can get rid of the six-pack at some. The six-pack is just there because it's a stupidly high price to pay for the subscription that you could buy a six-pack with instead. And we've got the RP headphones and the death emoticon, of course. I think the death one's one of my favourites. We live streamed when I was designing that one. We drew that live on stream, the little death one. Let me get up on screen here for you. Nope, still doesn't work. Oh man, I forgot to fix it. Let me do it in the chat room instead. There we go. So yeah, I mean, the next emoticons we unlock, which I think I'm a fair way from it actually. Let me have a look here. Yeah, no, we've got a fair way to go. I mean, I've lost a bunch of subs. We gained a whole shitload of subs when we're doing a couple of fancy stuff, and then they were once-off subs. So I got a bunch of unlocks, and then that fell away again. So I've got to almost triple my subscriber number to get to the next sub panel emoticon unlock. So it's going to be a while before we get any new ones. You know, unless I start streaming, I don't know, PUBG and get super popular or something. Play the game that everyone's playing. Surely that'll make me popular. Oh, I missed you too? Oh. Man, I must have not explored this desert very well. See that yeah, I did see that fish. I saw it. I saw the announcement on Twitter when they said, "Hey, it's a global amount." No. Because the artist... Hang on a sec. What's this about the artist? I thought they just made it global because, you know, because he's a big deal. I didn't realise there was some sort of artistic shitfight behind it. Yeah, switch for another, why not? My nose is itchy. The photo was taken at a con. Ah. It was used as the base for the emote, and the artist issued a DCMA after 2 or 3 years for having taken it. Wow, what an asshole! Man. What an asshole. The emote looks like a younger, eviler Blunty. No, not really. Just because he's a fat guy with a beard doesn't mean he looks like me. Doesn't look anything like me. Man, I did not explore this desert very well. First time I was here. I think we just skirted around the edges, didn't we? We're like, where's the edge? Oh, here we go. Here we go. You have to forgive me, I'm sitting too far from my TV. That's the entrance to the Relic Castle. You're impressive, Lucy. Making it here before I did. Dealing with the Desert Resorts Pokemon took longer than I would have thought. I only made it all the way here thanks to my Pokemon. Moved away. Aldo went on ahead. Let's hurry. Well, if we're in such a hurry, why did you stop me just to tell me, "Whoa, I'm impressed you got here first." Derp derp derp. Alright, how are we doing for time? We're a little bit shy of the hour, but I think we might take this point to take a break, because it feels like a natural pause spot between the recorded episodes at least. So we're going to go BRB for just a moment. I'm going to refill my water bottle for a start, because I'm starting to get dry throat, quite honestly. But we will be back in just a second, guys.